Suwe. I love those guys. I look forward to meeting them someday. One day, someday. So let us go and raise some money. And at the same time, let us increase our bank savings. So if you are watching me right now, you should have this on your screen, I believe. And that is where we are. 33% of our GSG fundraiser is on. Like I said, all eyes on us. Can they pull this off? Can they actually do this? Is this going to happen? Is it possible? But right before your eyes, we have raised over 15.6 million naira in 3 days. Yes. So that means we can possibly have our eyes on making a big difference in the next 1 or 2 months. So I say this because now we are putting our money where our mouth is or should be, should I say that? So now I am going to open the line. Yes, that's why I came in. So give me a sec. Let's see what we have. The number to call is a WhatsApp call. Okay, don't type that number and call it directly, right? Just a WhatsApp call. Give me a sec. Let me get some music on as well, just in the background. Sorry, guys, I'm just getting myself ready.
Nigeria mutu yakare Sanji masama tofi to madala.
So I have somebody on the line, by the way. So this is all starting now. You can make your contribution very brief for the sake of so many people who would like to also call in. So hello there.
It's Rodney or Maiyegun.
Oh, got you. Maiyegun, and Eddie live or everybody long baba yo.
I don't tell you I church every day.
God bless you. And then I bet that your life has never remained the same since you have been a regular attendee.
This guy is a wicked guy.
Tell me about it.
Anyway, it is well, my brother.
Thank you.
I just want to show my solidarity, encourage everybody to give. This is the only time. It's only few people that are like Nnamdi Kanu and Sunday Igboho. Only few people. Many people, we can talk, but it's so difficult for us to lay down our necks and say whatever you want to do. And Nigerian government or whoever is holding these people down, all of them, they need to understand that. See, Nnamdi Kanu was so gentle, so quiet when he began. But when you put him in the dungeon, he came out guns blazing. Now you put him the second time, he's even deadlier than he was in 2015, 2017. Igboho was only fighting to see people free in his own village, and now you went to lock him down in Benin Republic, believing that you are putting down. I've been in Ogun State, just that pattern, which that next to that border where they kept him, So you keep him in that place and you believe that you are shutting him down. They are making a big mistake because by the time Igboho will come out, he will come out guns blazing as well. These people, you have given them blood to taste. So say now, don't worry, we'll come out giving you back blood to eat. So I just want to warn everybody that's holding these people down that you are wasting time. And the point is that it's even too late. If you put any one of them down, 1,000 people would come and replace them. All Britain and the Nigerian political class, all they need to understand is over. It's time is up. Put your fingers down from the indigenous people. We are not Nigerians. It's an insult to be called a Nigerian. Trump called Nigeria a shithole. It's worse than a shithole. You see,
Sad.
Trump was generous to call Nigeria a shithole, not Nigerians. The people who call themselves Nigerians today, or the indigenous people, they are some of the most intelligent people that this world has got. Some of the most intelligent. You see, and I want to just pass this. I want to pass this simple knowledge. My desire is that a black man anywhere on earth, a black man must understand, especially the West Africans. They need to understand who they are. They don't even know themselves at all. They need to understand who they are. The day the black man, the West African, understands who he is, that day this world is going to change. And I'm telling you, the Britain knows, and Nnamdi Kanu has a good insight on who we are, where we are from, and where we are going. It is deeper than the physical. It is deeper than these simple things that people talk about. It's deeper than all these things that we can see. The black man from West Africa is somebody that God has. I don't know. There may be some people who have heard about the DNA series of the black West African man. You see, it's a research that was done as recently as 1989. Or yes, 1989. That white scientists around the world, they came together to come and check the intellect of the peoples of the world. So they actually started the experiment by checking monkeys and checking orangutans, checking apes, checking chimpanzees and baboons. That's where they began from. And they saw that monkeys had 3 DNA series. And the more DNA series you have, the more potential to become a genius you have. So, yes. So they checked the monkeys and the orangutans. There were 3 DNA series. They checked the baboons. There were 4. They checked the apes. There were 5. They checked every white race on Earth according to how they put it together. There were 5. And there were 6. There were 6. Now, they decided to go and check the black man. They did not check every black man. They specifically checked the West African black man because there's another whole story to that. You would believe that, okay, since they said, because if you go to the university today, what you're going to learn as somebody who's studying the brain is that the bigger the brain, the more intelligent you are. And they made the whole grouping. They said the people in Israel today, they have the biggest brain set. Then the Chinese follow them. Then the Europeans follow them. Then the Asians follow them, the Indians. Yeah. And then say, unfortunately, it is the black man that has the smallest brain. So we are the least intelligent people. Then I ask myself, why is it that the children that their parents, they send them out of Ghana and out of Nigeria to say, I want more buruku olori what they are only getting C and D. I will just carry them to America to go and learn so that their life can come something. They are the people who blast so much that the 5 highest, best universities of America will be calling them and telling them, look, anything you like, we give you full scholarship, we pay for your taxi, we pay for your gari, we pay everything. Just come and study anything you like in our school. Because they are so good. That's why you come and check their DNA series, my brother. They don't have 5.5. They don't have 6. They don't have 7. They don't have 8. They have 9 DNA series. Which means if you put a Nigerian, if you put a Ghanaian, if you put a black West African anywhere close to anybody in the world, and you give them the same level field to play on, they will dust anybody so far you wouldn't know. That's why they said Nigeria must not have electricity, Nigeria must not have education, Nigeria must not have this thing. Because if you ever give it to them, let me leave this one.
Thank
God
you.
Bless you.
That's so detailed, Baba. God bless you. Thank you.
God bless you all.
So that's a very, very detailed one there, and it's braining too. So let me take another one. Now, I think I should refresh our page. I don't think we have we have anything in anymore. But we received one that increased from 950 to 960. I have a caller. Hello.
Hello, guten Abend, bonjour, savoir. Caller from Germany, Stuttgart, Clement.
Bonjour, monsieur. Merci beaucoup.
Guten Abend. Guten Abend.
Thank you, Baba. Sorry, your name again. I missed that because I wanted to pick the word for word of what you were saying. So your name again, sir?
Clement from Stuttgart.
Clement from Stuttgart. Clement, you. How are you, Baba?
Hey, Baba. I did, Bosman.
Nice one. So it's good to hear from you tonight. You see what we are doing? I found myself here, and people were telling me that Maiyegun, people like say this is your 2 broadcasts a day. Now we try to catch up with you these days, so and I'm like, desperate things deserve desperate measures. Is that not what they say?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Here we are, Clement.
Yeah, Baba. I swear, that last call, boss my brain, he was actually on point, though. But the only thing we can subscribe to that I don't really like is all these European or white man studies
and theories.
They will always trick you to make you feel your race is bad. That's just the strategy. Always it has been happening over and over again in different aspects, sports, education, or everything. Just forget about it. So I don't really follow I know they follow what they give us or their end results after the Harvard or
as they say that as they usually say that if we allow the animal to tell their own story, that definitely you won't see anywhere glorifying the hunter.
Absolutely. How would they come up and say Black man has the They should go and check the history of the Black History Month, Martin Luther King, and all this story. I don't want to go there. Now, my own, that zoology, now, they vex me. All this Steve Nubu Atole and people and things. And Sunday go, please, sir. There was a day I was watching your program the other day. There was a caller who talked about you doing this same stuff on Instagram. It is very, very important. Trust me. This fundraising thing, Instagram is one of the best platforms where you can get a lot of people together and you'll be surprised about the results. I will definitely assure you about that. I've been following Sean Kuti and his MOP movement of the people. They just did one inauguration in Kaduna. They are moving it very far through Instagram. Trust me. And I mean, sometimes I feel disgraced to be called Nigerian. To be honest to you, if you see what's going on Instagram with our sisters all over, there are a lot are not even aware, or maybe they are aware of it, but they don't want to talk about it. About Sunday Igboho, about the Nigerian problem, they only focus on there's the new pizza, pizza don't dey Lagos, so shawarma will be going on for years. You know, I mean, see, let's just get this thing straight. Instagram will be one of the best platforms that at the same time as you're on YouTube, you're on Facebook, you are also on Instagram to educate these people. Because a lot of people, they don't know. Some know, but they feel ignorant about it. And you know, we Nigerians, so far I can get my daily bread, I'm okay. I don't care. I'm not really, you know? Yeah, exactly. And once we keep spreading this thing, because a lot of them, their data, they just won't go on top Instagram. Watch Davido, watch Today, watch all these funny skits. That's what's training right now in Nigeria. Funny skits. We go meet them loud for 30 seconds. Before you know what's going on. And all these motherfuckers on all this, I don't want to talk of mainstream media, but all our actresses, actors, music, whatever, they are not politically minded. They are not politically minded. They are just, I mean, if we check in those days of Bob Marley or Fela Anikulapo Kuti, how radical they were. And things were not as bad as today. They were not as bad as today. So just imagine the situation of things right now in that zoo. In that zoo, imagine how many fuel tankers got busted last night. The national newspaper carried it. Almost every day, disastrous, sad news every fucking day. And people are all around there. That's why they will always prefer to take this 10,000 naira from politicians just to sell their vote. Yeah, there are even some on that same Instagram that will come up and say, I get your VAT or what's this thing that they are for to. I only comment and be like, are you stupid? Who do you want to even vote for? Who are your candidates? Does your vote even count when in a community when they did the national population census of 400,000 inhabitants, counted over 1 million voters. What are you? I mean, Nigeria is just a joke. Forget it. We are not for them anymore. They should free our fighters. Why is Cotonou holding the Sunday Igboho for what? There is no reason for it. We don't accept this anymore. We have to go radical with them. Anything it takes, we are ready for you. And that's why I love what you are doing, the fundraising process, and people are supporting it. We should go through it. We shouldn't let anything stop us. Sure. We shouldn't back up for this. No. Any lawyer you want to get to back you up, we will also get solid lawyers for you. That's right. We will stand by it, and we will stand by our words. That's right. We have to be physical, emotional, and radical about it. There's no going back about this. That's enough is enough. They have cheated us enough.
And we are putting action to our words. We are no longer you. Clement. Initially, they said, see them. Now, so they go, they rant. Now that they know that we are about to do something, there is like, see you, I want scammer. They are collecting money to free Igboho. Why did Igboho not disappear? Why are they raising money? Why can't they tell him to? You know what I mean? Or they will watch. They should just watch. Clement, thank you.
Baba, you know one funny thing? The last one. On this dirty game right there, there is one idiot. One is not to be reckoned about. Okay. I'm even disappointed or ashamed about talking this name right now. He was on live, Oba Solomon or something. This was whatever. Became popular suddenly. Became popular suddenly or through Instagram, you know, how everybody's on it. He came up and started talking about Sunday Igboho, that he and Sunday Igboho are not mates. Sunday Igboho is fighting politically because they have edged with these politicians before, and now his son is back against them. Nobody sends him, he's fighting for God, but he's always spinning his account number every night. I'm telling you, every night, that idiot gets up to like 300,000 naira every fucking day from different people. They even dashing card. I mean, Nigeria is so we are possessed.
Nigeria is unreal.
The Nigerians are possessed. They are. I mean, I don't know what the kind of spirit this kind of people are. I don't understand anymore. And a lot of us are educated and have experience. I'm sorry, Jare Baba.
Right. I mean, I'm just trying to bring you closer.
So let me give other guys.
Now,
you know, see, we can discuss the Nigerian matter of 24 hours. I swear. And if you don't fight, don't me. I know they agree.
God bless you, Baba.
Yes, sir. Good night. Good night. Yes, sir.
So that's a Clement. I just missed the call, and the person has been like trying. I hope they manage to get me to gain access again. Hello there.
Hello, good evening, brother.
Oh, good evening, man. How are you?
Yeah, good, brother.
Class.
Yeah, my name is Bola from Australia.
Bola from Australia. So, thanks so much, Bola, for calling, by the way, so everybody can hear you now. Go on.
Actually, I just want to say some few things about what you're talking about. Yeah, if I would like to make a contribution to what you about the program, because it's been a long time I want to get involved, but finally.
And here you are. Please go for it.
Yes.
Make your contribution from the heart. Speak as you would love to, please.
You know what, brother? I really appreciate all your effort.
Oh, thank you.
For the Yorubas.
Thank you.
Representing the Yorubas, representing the Igbos, and representing all the people that they want to separate from Nigeria. You know, not everybody that has opportunity to call your program, but some people love you dearly more than what you expect.
I know. Thank you.
Yeah. You see, like, I got a friend of mine in UK, which we always talk about but I got a cut with work, which never give me a lot of time to get involved. So, you know what? It's just so disappointing that we, as a youth, I'm so sorry to say, we are very, very useless. I'm so sorry to use that word.
We are so disappointed, no doubt, honestly.
You know what, brother? It's so disappointing. I don't want to lie to you, bro. You see, one thing I believe is that we can't, you see, like me, if they said there should be any conquer all these useless idiots calling themselves leader, Trust me, I'm ready because one day we're gonna die, bro.
Of course, man.
I don't
eventually anyway.
We live for no reason. I want to tell you this.
Tell me.
I live in South Africa before I came to Australia.
Wow.
Okay,
wow.
We have a thousand of Yoruba, Igbo in South Africa, and that is how we are all over the country. Brother, I want to tell you this. We are so rich in that country that we can provide electricity, work, job for ourselves. But just because we are scared of all this later, God's sake, bro. We can't be scared of all this. I swear to God, when did you know what? I think I was following your program in which you show Showore in Nigeria. That is how every Yoruba, Igbo, young youth supposed to be in Nigeria fighting for them. I swear to God, these people will run away, bro.
That's right. That's right.
These people will run away. You know what? I really appreciate all of my friends here. We appreciate because
God bless you.
There was a time I showed your program to one of my friends that doesn't even know about you. Since then, they've been following you. But you know, Australia time is different to other countries. You know what? I just came back from work now, but I never sleep. But I just want to listen to your program.
God bless
so
you.
Just so fortunate to calling it, bro. Please, can we? I just want to use this moment because it's every day. Whenever I realize the position I have, I'm so brilliant. Not like I'm not brilliant.
Exactly.
All whatever.
Let me put it this way. Let me put it this way, right? You know, when you got to Australia, either you got there for studies, then now you're working and all that. Now you realize that you actually possibly won't have to travel to far away Australia to realize that all you want in life is a simple life where you can be able to take care of yourself and you can feel safe and possibly you can dream big when you are safe. Now you're finding out in Australia something you can find out right there in Iragbiji.
Exactly. You know what? I used to cry because I'm a mental health advisor.
Bless you.
So like when I'm at work, all the other race, they used to look at me. Where did you get your talent from? To the extent that when I'm at work, it's different to the other race. I'm sorry, like white people, they used to look at me like this guy. Whatever they did that is difficult for them. When they call me here, so I always think in my head, what about if I'm using this experience back in my country?
Exactly. You know what I mean? Like,
you know what?
I'm just here walking, right? I'm just doing my thing. I mean, I could be doing this in Igboho.
Exactly. And
there's the fastest internet, good road network, good housing, power there, you know, everywhere. Why would I come to UK?
Of course. Bro, I know that a lot of to your program now. As a Nigerian, as a youth, if you are voting at this moment and you see your mother voting, you are bastard. You are useless because your vote doesn't count. It doesn't do anything in Nigeria. You know what? All these leaders or dictators, they call themselves. What they want is they are useless, whatever. You know what they want? Just because they want that respect. To earn respect every second, that's why they didn't give electricity. That's why they didn't give good road. Because they know that if you have the electricity, you can eat, you can look fresh.
You'll be busy now. You'll not be going about for 1,000 naira. You'll not be going for rally in Oshun, traveling from Abeokuta because they told you that they need to mobilize people. Tinubu is going to Oshun, and that is you. On your mandate, You'll be busy working. Who wants to go about with 1,000 naira? You want to earn real money when you can, don't you?
Yeah, of course. You know what? I want to tell all the youth that they are listening to this program now. Trust me, we can bring Nigeria up more than the way Australia has. More than UK, more than US, because of the intellectual we have, because how gifted we are. I can't believe it where we are struggling in the other country. If we are back home in our country, we can do so many things to improve a lot of things. But as a youth, please, can we just come together and conquer this?
Thank you, Baba. Let me take another call.
It's been, because
thank you.
It's so frustrating when I'm seeing the youth, you know, like when we go, it's so frustrating. The youth has to come together. Let's clear all these useless people bastards they call call themselves dictator out of Nigeria. I'm sure, like, I don't understand. We look at them.
You know what? Let me take another call. I'm not going to let you start another one, okay? I've got so many people who have been on there, but it's been a pleasure, honestly speaking. I enjoyed talking to you.
I really appreciate you, and I will make sure I will continue.
Please,
your
whenever you have the time like this, always
so
chip in,
now
please.
I will make sure that. Thank you so much, brother. I really appreciate it.
Have a good one, Baba. Nice one, eh? So I have another caller. I'm, so many people want to say a lot. Like Clement said, you can stay on with me and keep talking and others. I can do that, but others will be angry. Hello. Oh, that's a terrible line. Somebody's calling me from Ota. So sorry. And he's always been trying. The line is bad. I'm going to take another call. So, hello.
Hello, Maiyegun.
Sir.
Hello, Maiyegun.
Sir.
How are you, my brother?
I am very well. How are you, sir?
Yes, this is my first time calling.
Oh, class. Your name, sir? You need to listen to the phone and ignore the broadcast. It's delayed for like about 2 seconds.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you.
So just listen to the phone and let the rest of the people
let me
listen
just
to us.
make my.
Please.
Let me make my phone.
You still haven't told me your name, sir. Your name?
Michael Olufemi.
Fantastic, sir. Sir Michael.
I'm in London. Yes, and I'm from Kwara State.
Fantastic. Now everybody can hear you now.
I watch you almost every day.
Thank you.
Yes. I've talked to Koiki today. Tonight.
So it's been a busy night then.
But I said I have to come here again to talk to my people.
Classic. Please go on, sir.
And I want to make my point straight. Please, we need to lock down all the 8 states. Between Friday to Sunday. Because our enemy, number one, they are the politicians. And 2, they are these general overseers and the bishops. Because these are the people Christ was fighting when he was alive. The same thing is happening again. So it should not be a new thing to us. So we need to lock down Friday, Saturday, Sunday. If we cannot do it, we lock down. We declare a curfew for those 3 days. Ask me why I said this.
Please, sir.
Yes. A few days ago, the PRO of Afenifere came out and he was telling us that they are doing underground work. That Iba Gani Adams was spending money and was doing this and that. That is not what we want to hear. 2014 confab in Abuja. What was the result? And they said they are working. We've been on this thing more than 30 years, more than 40 years. People fought war over 50 years. And he's telling us, the PRO is telling us, that we want him to know, because they are hearing us.
Yeah.
We want them to know that is not what we want to hear. He said they are working. That was why they could not helicopter Sunday from Cotonou to Nigeria, that they are working. I want to see this opportunity to tell them this is not what we want to hear.
Yeah. So that's why I said that.
And do you know that as of today,
done, you know what? For everything everyone has done.
Yes.
For everything everyone has done, right? We are thankful.
Yes.
But like you said, that is not the only thing we want to hear anymore. We are intervening. Yeah.
My brother, if your son is in school, and he came up with D out of 100, 40 something out of 100, will you say he has done a good work?
Well.
No.
That's a tough
I expect my child to come back home and tell me anything above 75%. If not 75%, at least above 65.
I'm with you, sir.
I want us to continue to talk, and that is what I normally tell Koiki, that we should talk. Because when we talk, they come up and give us they reply us.
They do. They do.
I was this man, Tinubu, or what is he calling himself? Tinubu came out now and tell us that he wants to be president first. Then me and you can follow him.
That's right.
Before our turn. So are they not replying us? They are, yeah.
They are.
Good luck, Jonathan. That refused to give us a confirm. He's telling us about 2 days ago now that 2023 election is a go area. So they are listening to us, and we want to tell him tonight because I want to seize the opportunity to tell them that 2023 is not going to work because we are going to lock down the West, and I'm sure the Biafra people too will lock down their side. And the job people will lock down their side. And the other party, the people in UK, you see them, they've signed the MV, what do they call them? Representative to Nigeria to be telling us that MOU with Nigeria, that to restore or to forestall menace in Nigeria. Even when our military are coming to visit them. So, you know, they have a path together.
That's right. Nigeria,
so, but that part, we will break that part.
UK trained the Nigeria SAS. We all know that.
Yes, we will break them. We will break their part. Yes. So, we look for international people that is ready to be with us.
That's right. People
like Russia. And that is what people are saying. That if Biafra say we want to go, we too say we want to go, and we choose a date and declare. Let us see how many people Nigerian military can keep. So that is where we please discuss this with Arokoire and others. We will lock down. If we stay at home and we don't go out, let us see the count they will say they are using to make a vote and choose themselves to be president. When our people are sitting at home.
I see that.
We are not going to agree.
What happened is that, you know, quickly, sir, just before you go, the idea of giving orders that can be implemented and all of those stuff, right? They are mostly kind of limited to those who have organization. You know, I'm just Maiyegun. I will never use my platform to say people should sit at home. I can't tell anybody to sit anywhere. Okay, and but if an organization in Yoruba land indeed mean it, they know what to do. You get what I mean, sir? But like you said, we will continue to talk. Because I've had a few times where people came to Maiyegun's diary Politico and said, Maiyegun, you should tell Yorubas to sit at home. I'm like, come on, don't be that dumb.
Okay.
Maiyegun is just a presenter on social media. I don't have organization to tell anybody to do anything. You get what I mean, sir? But again, your message is passed. I will take another call. Thank you so much.
Maiyegun, before you go, let me just reply you.
Okay.
Whether we like it or not, our people are dying.
Of course.
You agree with me?
I agree.
Whether you like it or not, our people are dying. And our main goal is to make sure that we fight. If we don't fight these people, they will just be looking at us.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, sir. That's what I'm saying. This is Maiyegun's diary Politico. Hang on. Hang on. I want to manage my time, sir, okay? I'm not trying to push you, okay? What I'm saying is this. I don't want you to have that impression on Maiyegun's diary Politico. Okay? What happened is that I am Maiyegun, and I said that I've had people told me, many times, that I could influence a sit-at-home or whatever, and I keep repeating it. Don't build unnecessary expectation on Maiyegun. But there are organizations who have the structure. Indeed. You get what I mean now? So are people dying or not? I have chosen a battle. My battle is legal. And I've asked people to follow me. So when you say we need to fight, we need to fight. I have chosen my own fight. Okay? Sit at home or not sit at home, we should leave that to organization who can make that happen.
No. I'm not. Please. Yes, you are right. I'm not asking us to fight. We are not fighting. It's a peaceful sit at home.
That's what I'm saying. I said I have chosen mine, which is realistic. Mine is realistic. If people want to sit at home, there are organizations in Yoruba land who believe that they have members. You know, I have followers. I don't have members. Okay? I have followers that cut across. Now, we have organizations in Yoruba land. Many of them, they have members.
That's true.
So if they say we want to sit at home, sitting at home starts with organization who can say that. I don't like my friends. I don't like my members building on unrealistic expectation from me.
Oh, yeah, unnecessary expectation.
Not
yeah.
from all the ideas. I say from me. Do you get that, sir?
Yes, yes.
Thank you very much. Let's support what I am promoting. Any other idea that has to do with organization and all that, please. People should say
you are my man any day.
Thank you, Baba. So the reason why I have to say that is this. I am a very calculative person. I choose my battle. That's what 48 Laws of Power taught me. Hang on, please. 48 Laws of Power taught me, taught me to choose my battle carefully. You see, this one I have picked, is the type that can put my family in the spotlight. It's already there, right? So when you are now building extra expectation, Maiyegun, Yorubas need to sit at home. That's your opinion. That's yours. If you can make it happen, do it. Do you understand what I'm saying? So I decided to quickly cut you there. Please don't build the unnecessary expectation or unrealistic expectation of Maiyegun's diary Politico. That doesn't mean your idea is not good. It is. But I have chosen one. I have chosen mine. And this is the type that if I am held anywhere, I will stand tall. I choose not to promote violence and what have you. So don't disguise violence as a means of something that looks so real. I've had people who said that we should arm. I won't do that on my platform. And if that doesn't make you feel comfortable in a way, I bet it. Save yourself the stress. Okay? So I've chosen this. If you want to make any contribution on my platform, let's talk about the legal aid. Let's talk about the legal movement. Let's talk about other things we have in mind. And any other thing you have, take them to any organization that have something like that. And thank you. Hello.
Yeah, hello.
Hello, sir.
Good evening. Hello, where you go? Yeah.
Good evening to you, sir.
Yeah, how are you today? Yeah, well done.
I'm doing fine.
Yeah. That's right.
Great.
Yes.
Sorry, I actually forgot something, right? Hang on. Sorry, sir.
Yeah.
The reason why I had to say this is this. The moment I announced that we are going to raise money for Igboho, I am not stupid. The real people who are concerned about what happened to Igboho, they are monitoring this. They have my profile, they have everything in a way. And I've had people calling me, sending me voice notes, telling me that they have a plan. Maiyegun, I just want you to know, we have a plan. Our boys are ready. We already got the guns, we got the weapons, we got this and that. And we are going to move to action very soon. Action for what? So then I realized that, Maiyegun, me, I'm not that stupid. Or people I don't know, faceless people I can't really describe. Suddenly, they want to tell me that they want to do this, they want to do that, they have this idea in Yoruba land. And you all know that I will never support anything that has to do with bloodbath. Whatever you want to call it anything you want to call it. I will never, ever support you for that. So I choose my battle carefully, and I decided to quickly, publicly tell you, any idea that is different from what I'm talking about, don't bring them onto my platform. Save yourself, okay? Or act on them. I will report them if you do. Hello.
Yeah, hello.
Elder, the line is open. Everybody can hear you.
Yeah, well done. You know, I've had what the previous scholars and the other two previous scholars, what they said. You know, they talk about brain, about our ability on so many things. And the last man was talking out of frustrations as well about what is happening, all these type of things. You know, so everybody is talking about everything. But what really happened is this. The people that choose, the people that thinking that were so frustrated about what is happening within the system in Nigeria, you know, they forget one thing. What they forget about one thing is this: you cannot just wake one day. Obviously, I mean, like everybody might say, everybody, a very same person knows that for Nigeria to split, to do anything, is going to be sorted out on the road. At the end of the day,
we need the people on our side first. And I bet I've been saying that if we have the people on our side, the battle is half won.
Yes.
But this time, everybody just want to be leader. Everybody want to be this. Everybody want to be Amin. I mean, you know what? They don't even have the people like that.
Yes. You see, let's make this simple. Look at this, even these agitations for freedom of Yoruba people or for Igbo people. Okay, this is not a fight. You understand? But the criminals that control the political space in Nigeria, they turn it to war.
That's right.
You understand? Last time I checked, I've never seen any war that Hausa people or Igbo people fought to keep fight for Yoruba people to keep that land or to keep Yoruba land. Last time I checked, I've never seen any war that Yoruba or Hausa fight to keep Igbo land, to get that Igbo land for Igbo people. It's their natural land. The same for Bini, the same for TV or whatever. See, the problem we are having in that part of the world is this. The previous two callers talk about brain. Okay, I read a book about one professor, one English professor, so who discuss and describe our skulls according to the size or whatever, and he now made mention of he now classified the people all around the world, I think, into 3 or 4 categories. We, the black people, he categorized us as people of Sahara, Ethiopia. That is us, black people. Then we have Caucasians, which is the Europeans, okay, plus these Americans, Caucasian, the white Americans, they are Caucasians. Then the Mongolians. In fact, according to him, the Mongolians, which is the main Mongolians, are in Japan. Japanese are the most brilliant people all around the world, naturally. Okay, if you look at the, because I mean we can continue living other illusions. Those ones that said the black man have the smallest brain or the little brain out of them, it's true. You jump into the plane, jump into the plane, and go any continent all around the world. You will see where we are. So now, are you now saying people saying, for example, let's take Nigeria for example. British left Nigeria, for example, 60 years ago or 65 years ago. All right, because I've discussed this matter in front of everybody. Other European people have already discussed it. Always lament about your country. You did my country this way. You did whatever and so on. Because I'm a very brave person that sometimes I pick a fight with them. They now said to me, you move on. That means we Africans, we need to move on to sort out our problem. They give me an example of Chinese. You look at Chinese, for example. Chinese move on in life. About 2020. Always lament about your country. You did my country this way.
Hello there.
Because I'm a very brave person. That's something I pick a fight with.
Hello?
They now said to me.
Hello, Maiyegun.
Oh, hello there. Can you hear me? Please turn down that volume. I can hear myself, please.
Hello, Maiyegun.
Hello, sir. See, I have a limited time. I'm about to shut now. I need to go. But you happen to be my next caller. So please, quickly, please.
Yes, Maiyegun. This is my first time calling on your show.
Thank you. Your name, sir?
Let me keep it like my friend always do. I'm not enough.
Oh, okay. Then.
I'm calling from New York.
Fantastic. My friend,
yes.
Coming from New York, sir.
Yes.
Everybody can hear you.
Yes, Maiyegun. So this is my own contribution. You see, I noticed something about Yoruba people. Out of all the race in Nigeria, to be honest with you, Maiyegun, Yoruba is the most worst race I ever see.
Tell us about that.
In Nigeria. Yes, because they are not even, they don't even have one voice. You are trying to do the legal parts. Like yesterday, I was listening to your show and then a man called. Then I was so upset that
How can somebody be so dumb? Then he's telling you, don't mind the woman that talk about you hiring white people as a legal practitioner, that you hire black, that you have somebody to introduce to you. Where are you? Why don't you come up with those ideas? Why don't you come up with this contribution? So now that you saw somebody doing it
now, I cannot lie you, my friend. Everybody got idea.
Yeah, the money part now. You see the money part now. Every one of them starts showing face. Why are we like that when it comes to money? Why are we like that? Like when they hear
or maybe it's not about the money. Maybe everyone is waiting for something that they can relate with and say, let's take action. You know, we have all been asking all these months that they should give us something that is central, something that can, attract all of us, and we can all come together and do something. Remember that I'm just saying on the other hand, though, so that we don't just focus on one thing and ignore some other obvious thing, right? Some people may be in the dark all this while. They have nobody to speak to about this. Now they feel like this is enough to get involved because now we know people behind this one now. We can help. Don't you think?
Yeah, I think so.
On the second thought, I get
you already doing it. I know you have your team. You're doing stuff.
Yes.
So for us just to come and give it like, okay, can we do it this way? Can we do it this way? Not by somebody telling you that, don't mind that woman that talk. Then let's hire this person. I have somebody that can introduce to you. What do you mean by you have somebody that can introduce to somebody that is handling something from the beginning? Do you think that person is dumb, that he doesn't know what he's doing?
I get
you see, like, to be honest with you, my brother, to be honest with you, what Nigeria cannot give me, like, for like 35 years.
Wow.
I came to United States. I get it in the United States just within 8 years.
And then somebody will be blackmailing you to be a patriotic Nigeria. You should never talk about your country like that. How do you? People don't even know how we feel when you try to blackmail.
They don't understand. They don't understand. I'm telling you. They don't understand. Like most of my friends back home, I used to tell them, like, you guys, when you get out from Nigeria, your brain, your mindset, everything about you is going to be open. Your eyes is going to be open. You're going to see things. But no matter how you're telling them now, they don't even understand what you're saying. Like you keep telling them the same thing over and over again. They don't even understand what you are saying. Like I talk to people like, who are these people standing up to go to Tinubu, whatever rally is doing? Who are these people? You see, this is what I'm talking about, Yoruba people.
They are the same people that will call you and say they have problem, they need money, they need help.
Thank you, my brother.
How is it that now me, where they America, you they call? People wait there around you.
Thank you, my brother.
Why you not call them?
To be honest with you, like, I've think about it so many times. I'll just sit down, think that I'll be like, okay, I don't think this Nigeria, I don't even understand. Most especially when it comes to this Yoruba race. To be honest with you, when it comes to Yoruba race, like, when you are saying something to this way, somebody will just come from nowhere.
They will twist it.
And say something dumb. Like, you'll be like, what are you talking about?
How are you thinking? Tell me, do you even think?
Why are you thinking this way? Do you even think?
Man,
Maiyegun, to be honest with you, just keep doing whatever you're doing.
No,
all these fight talk, they will come with stupid ideas.
I'm new. I'm not.
They don't have anything in their head.
I'm not new. That's why I'm saying that. You see, all of you, my friend, that got convinced enough that yes, I believe that Maiyegun, if Maiyegun has the resources, like he said, he can do it. I want you to know two things. Okay, that's why I want everybody to know two things. Number one, we willingly give this donation. Nobody is forced.
Yes.
Nobody is cajoled.
Yes.
Nothing is promised.
Yes.
Then the second thing is that we decided to give it to Oloye Sunday Igboho and other victims. So making it two, Maiyegun is just the alajo. That everybody knows that we give him our ajo. Maiyegun, where is it?
Yes.
But it's not Maiyegun's. as we are doing this, if they announce tomorrow that they have released Oloye Sunday Igboho, I will come back here and say, what do you want us to do? Maiyegun, we know they have burnt his house. We know they have they attacked his house. They destroy everything, a lot in his house and other people. Maiyegun, give him all the money. I will come back here and I will say, everybody, now your receipt be this, so I don't give her more. It's not a do or die. That's why we want everybody to into it. And then on the other hand, my people, let us remember, today is the day 3. Don't come back. I mean, don't let us make it like what we couldn't do in 7 months. We have to do in 7 days, yo. So that in a week, you say, Maiyegun, it's been a week now. How far now with the lawyers now? I didn't have any
lawyers. I understand. I know. I know. Like how far? That is the way we think. That is the way we think. If somebody drops $50 or whatever, £50 or whatever, then the next thing they want the magic to happen right away.
So they
want the magic to happen right away.
I have asked that, do we want to intervene? Do we want to help? You all said yes. And you didn't just say yes. You have proved your yes. Now, what you have given to me now is that now do what you said you can do on this and make it timely. And I know how time is so important in all of this. Let us manage our expectation. Let us manage our expectation. But apart from that, Papa, let people say anything. Let them do video. Let them write anything. It is me, Maiyegun. You all know that when it is 9 p.m. in the evening, you now go get your update, won't you?
For sure. That's why, like I say, that is why I'm always on your show. Like the 2 times that you do it in a day, I'm always on it. Even though if I'm at work, I'll just on my phone aside listening to your show. But sometimes if I see people that call in, I'll be like, this person doesn't think. I'll just be like, does this person think at all? And then the most surprising thing is you will see people abroad saying some dumb stuff. Then I'll be like, I don't understand. You understand? So this, to be honest with you, my brother, Yoruba race is really giving me concern. To be honest with you, I don't understand.
We have a chance to change the perception of many of us. Many of us are talking from the background of the disappointment we have witnessed growing up, even up till now, about so many things, right?
I'm telling you.
But we can change that. We can. You know?
I don't know. Whenever there is like a money, when it comes to money, they will just betray each other. You will see this one saying something else. You will see this one saying something else. Why?
And it's all choice, I would say, right? For example, now, okay, we try to be as transparent as we can. Being transparent is not enough. We must not also become, what do they call wasteful. Do you know that? Now we are able to raise money we want, and we are transparent about it. We should also remember we must not be wasteful. So a lot comes into this. And when we succeed in doing this, we are going to change a lot of mind, though, my brother. I mean, we are already changing.
To be honest with you, that is why, I always pray for you that you should keep pushing this in for those that have this, whatever they call it, so that they can have the change of mind. To be honest with you, my brother.
I am also trying to do that because it's like an opportunity. Maiyegun, let's give you the opportunity to even prove something that you've been talking about all this while. I've always been successful with every test from the word go, right? But this is the biggest of it all because it's so emotional. Now. People want something done. And all I want is that let us all keep following, managing it, and I will do my best. If I can do 2 broadcasts a day, I would. If I can't, I will do once. The art of 9 o'clock in the evening or 8 p.m. in the evening, that is so crucial and important, where I believe most of my fans all over the world are always active, whether they are about to go to bed or they are just waking up or they are in the middle of the day. It works well. But thank you so much. You really did.
Thank you so much, my brother.
You did touch the greatest part of the conversation tonight. So thank you so much. You have a good one.
Thank you so much.
My night is,
you too.
Yeah, my night is and I'm going to do this some other time. I'm so sorry if your calls are not taken or if your call dropped or if anything at all. Okay, so thank you so much for your contribution. We talked so much that we didn't raise money. But nevertheless, a lot of people still stopped by to make sure that we crossed the 16,950 pounds that we met, or 920 pounds that we met when we came on. Now we are over 17,000. We are now 34% into our fundraiser. So on hang on, where is that? Yeah, on PayPal, yeah, our total savings there is still 3,086 pounds from what I have here. Okay, so 3,086 pounds plus 17,000 and 17,199 pounds. Okay, that automatically should give us 20,278 or 87. I don't know. Let's see. Well, anyway, let's just put it at, you can add it for me. Oh, somebody said I should use my calculator. Of course, I would have used that, but we didn't make much add-on tonight. And I understand why. Many of us are waiting for payday. Okay? And the payday is this week for some. Payday is next week for others. There is no rush. Okay? So whenever you have the time, check this link, check the videos, you'll see all the links there. Use them, add your message to your donation. Remember, don't give what you don't have. Okay? Don't borrow money to donate. Don't use your last penny as donation. Give what you can spare. There are people who can go to a very lengthy way to supporting this. We've had our highest donation so far. The top donation so far, let me put it, the top single donation so far on our fundraiser is, I think it's a 400 pounds. And that was donated by somebody actually is a regular on Maiyegun's diary Politico. So let me see if I can get the name up. So for every penny, those who donated, I received a donation. Sayid Asebi. I bet that they are watching right now as well. It's on YouTube. Okay. So that's our highest donor. Okay. The next highest donor is Jude. Look at that. Jude Zumba. That's not a Yoruba man. No. Let me see if I can bolding it on your screen. I think it's smaller on your screen. Let's see if I can bolding it. Yeah. Look at that. Our top donors. So it doesn't matter. Wherever you've got, that's why it is called crowdfunding. So do you see? Only on Maiyegun's diary Politico, you are likely going to see this a lot. Okay. I mean, I like bragging about it. I've got friends who are always never going to support injustice, no matter who is the victim. So we have Sayid Asebi as our highest donor. I mean, like it. I love it. Then the second highest donor is Jude Uzomba. You see that? Our third highest donor, 300 pounds. Anonymous donor. 250. Olorun Ife. The success, 250. Anonymous. Lawrence Ojo, 200. Anonymous. JB, 150 pounds. Turaya Bay, you see? This one to Anonymous. Chief Sunday Igboho. Anonymous. So you can go on there and be part of this, okay? We have a lot of £100 donation in this fundraiser, and we have we have 252 people, 252 donors. I think some people even donated twice, which is great. Yeah, it's great. So, but that is where we are now. We are stopping at 17,199 pounds here, 3,096 pounds on PayPal. And that means we are over 20,000. Now, we are now over 20,200 pounds. This is where I will use my calculator, okay? So give me a sec. So on PayPal, we have 3,086 pounds. That's over 2 million, by the way. That's over 2.3 million or thereabout, up 2.2 million naira. That's 3,000 on PayPal alone. That's over 2 million naira. Then if you add that to what you have on your screen right now, the give, send, go. That is 17,000. 199. So if you add them, that is a total of 20,285 pounds. So that's what we have in 3 days. Oh, so don't feel like because me I don't feel bad though. You know what? The first day is banger. But we are going to be having such banger days before we finish this fundraiser. Okay, there will be a day that we just sit down here. We may make like 5,000. We may just cross 10,000. You know what I mean? But one thing is that every day, we are moving from one mark to another. From when it was 6,000 to when it was 12,000 to when it was 15,000. Now it is 17,000. We are all going to witness when it's going to get to that 20,000. So there's no rush. Always be proud of yourselves. And then let the naysayer, even those who don't believe us, they are watching because they need to watch. They need to see what's going to happen. And if you ask me, Maiyegun, if Sunday Igboho should come out tomorrow before we start disbursing this fund for all the purposes that it will be for, what's going to happen to the fund? Don't worry. I'm going to ask the donor, what do you want to happen to the fund? And they will tell me. But for now, the reason why they are putting their resources together is because we want Oloye Sunday Igboho released. And we would, in fact, we will contribute more. The moment Benin Republic is dragged out, and Benin Republic now come out to probably they will make up a case, a story, or a crime. That one will even make us contribute more until Benin Republic release Oloye Sunday Igboho. That's our intention. Okay, we want Igboho released from that detention. Okay, and we want him released as far back as yesterday. You get what I mean? So whatever it will take legally to make that happen, we'll do it. If you also have something you are doing to make it happen, please do it. That's why we say ours is intervention, but it will go a long way for those who are asking for this and for those who are making this happen. So this is where we are going to round it up tonight. And thank you so much to every one of you who joined, shared, called, contributed, donated, and all through and through. I want to say thank you to you all. I'm going to see you some other time. I am proud of what we have done. I am proud of you all. I am so proud to call myself your chief priest. They don't like us. We don't like them. People said, put action into your words. Now we are doing that. So on this note, I want to say thank you once again. 3 days, we raised over 20,000 pounds. I actually wanted to know how much is that in Naira. Should I? Let's check. 285 Naira. 85 pounds. If you change it to if you change that to Naira, which should be 780 pounds. Hang on. I've actually wanted to do something as well. I want to see what is their official exchange rate. Pounds to Naira or Naira to pounds. So, nah, that's not us. It's giving me this old mad, what have you? 600 and something. So anyway, I believe that we now have a total of 15 million Naira. Okay, let me put it this way because I love it. They don't like it, but I like it, right? So in 3 days, those who called us noisemakers on social media, those who told us that we abandoned Igboho, those who mocked the Yoruba activists, those who thought that that was it, you can go and tell them that in 3 days, we raised nearly 16 million Naira. Do you understand? So I'm proud of you all. I'm proud of you, the brethren, member of the Temple of Truth, that is also Temple of Freedom, Temple of Salvation, Temple of Humanity, Temple of Empathy, temple of support. You need a family, a real one, that you don't see them always, but you will feel them. Join us on Maiyegun's Diary Politico. It is the turn of Oloye and all the victims of victimization or persecution in Nigeria. On Maiyegun's Diary Politico, we have raised funds for an illegally arrested, illegally detained soldier in Nigeria. Nobody came back here to accuse Maiyegun of anything, you know? Sure, you remember? Yes, my friends, these my friends, they came together. They made that happen. On this same Maiyegun, we have raised over 1 million naira for a foundation for the aged in Nigeria, where they are taking care of aged people, giving them medication. I've never met any people, any of these guys. I've never met all my donors. I've never met those who have used this platform to get help. And nobody has come back. Hey, you see that Maiyegun? You know. So I hand it. And this one that we are also embarking on, hopefully, will also help you to know that if you need a family, if you need true people, true friends, that have true feelings, care for you, that you can feel better and feel among, tell your brothers and sisters they should join Maiyegun's Diary Politico, the Temple of Truth. We share nothing but the truth. Most of the time it hurts, but people have learned to live with it. So thank you, and thank you for all your support there. And before you go, remember, you can still like the video, and I'm going to see you some other time. So we did it. We are not just noisemakers. Those who would the rabble-rousers, the humble slaves, the obedient fools, the sophisticated morons, the Buhari-Danes, the Buhari-Diderins, the Buhari-Denotus and Dijatus, and the rest of all the clans of cyberbarians, the Buhari-Idiots. I mean, all of them. You know what? You can tell them now that we are not just ranting. Money we will get not too much, but the zeal, the collaboration, the response is the message. We are not just ranting. We will likely be the nemesis that some of you will undermine until it is too late. Peacefully, and peace be upon you. I'll see you some other time. You all have a good evening.
Àníyàn súnra kì í. Maiyegun ti dé. Maiyegun ti dé. Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì í. Maiyegun ti dé. Àníyàn súnra kì í. Maiyegun ti dé. Lórí Facebook. Maiyegun ti dé. Àníyàn súnra kì í. Maiyegun ti dé. Lórí YouTube. Maiyegun ti dé. Àníyàn súnra kì í. Maiyegun ti dé. Bọ́ bàbá gbé wúrẹ́. Àní ẹ̀sùn rájì. Maiyegun ti dé. Bíjó ìgbádìyẹ. Maiyegun máa bí. Àní ẹ̀sùn rájì. Maiyegun ti dé. Bí pẹ̀sìdó bá rúfin o. Maiyegun máa bí. Àní ẹ̀sùn rájì. Maiyegun ti dé. Bí gómìnà kówó jẹ. Maiyegun máa bí. Àní ẹ̀sùn rájì. Maiyegun ti dé. Ọlọ́pàá ti ń gbà rìbá. Maiyegun máa bí. Àní ẹ̀sùn rájì. Maiyegun ti dé. Aṣòfin tí ń rúfin o. Maiyegun máa bí. Àní ẹ̀sùn rájì. Maiyegun ti dé. Òpùrọ́ olóṣèlú. Maiyegun máa bí. Àní ẹ̀sùn rájì. Maiyegun ti dé. Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn rájì. Maiyegun ti dé. Àní ẹ̀sùn rájì. Maiyegun ti dé. Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn rájì. Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn rájì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dèrò ní fi wọ́n níran o. Maiyegun ti dé. Maiyegun ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súra kì ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ òní fi wọ́n níran.
wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀ o Maiyegun ó sọ pé wọ́n ò bẹ́ẹ̀ wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀ Maiyegun ó sọ pé wọ́n ò bẹ́ẹ̀ oníkan ṣáàtì ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe fáwọn ará ìlú tó gbé wọn débẹ̀ o àyè.
Maiyegun ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súra kì Maiyegun ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súra kì ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ òní fi wọ́n níran.